Hello everyone and welcome to the Pause Lesson 5. Today we're going to be looking at mindful bodies and the pause posture. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen with you. Today we're learning about pause postures and mindful breathing. Pause postures are where we learn to practice stillness to gain focused awareness and focus. Mindful breathing is where we place our hands on our anchor spot and take some deep breaths. You will know that you are successful when you know and understand what the pause posture is and what mindful breathing is, and are able to use them in your daily life. What is mindfulness like at school? Mindfulness is simple, noticing what is happening right now. Mindfulness in the classroom is paying attention to what is happening in a lesson, fully engaging in the lesson, and noticing if your mind wanders off to think about something else, like what you're going to do at lunch, or are you going over to a friend's place? Become aware of that and bring in your mind back to the lesson, what is happening in the present moment for you in the classroom. Mindfulness in the playground or on the sporting field is often easier for the students to understand, to connect to what mindfulness is when you take their favourite sport or their favourite thing to do, be it playing music or art, and talk to them about when they're in the moment of something that they love and enjoy. As for an example, playing soccer. When the students are on the soccer field, they are paying attention on purpose in the present moment, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to get the ball, go around their opponents and score a goal. So making those connections with the kids, doing whatever they love, helps them to understand this abstract term of mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness can help students learn to focus, manage stress, regulate emotions, and develop a positive outlook on life. This is a brilliant book to share with your students. The YouTube clip link is below for you, and at any time during the lesson, I would highly advise you playing this story for the kids. Mindful Monkey, Happy Panda is about a story where Monkey observes how peaceful Panda is, and he has a conversation with Panda about why is he like that. And throughout the story, Monkey learns why. Out of that story, the kids learn that sometimes they can have a monkey mind. So their prefrontal cortex, their wise old owl, can jump around like a monkey, thinking about, oh, I might be hungry, or oh, I'm going to Jack's place this afternoon. Oh, Mum said we're doing this on the weekend, instead of paying attention on purpose in the present moment, whether that's in an English lesson, a maths lesson, or even a science lesson. These are the basics of mindfulness to help the students understand. Our minds are constantly active. You might be watching television, but you're also thinking about the past, or you're worrying about something, or wondering what you're going to have for dinner. Mindfulness is about stilling your active mind. It has been defined in several ways, but two of my favourite definitions are these. Give your complete attention to the present on a moment-by-moment basis. Paying attention in a particular way on purpose in the present moment without judgment. It's about being more aware of being more aware of how you live and experience each moment, and as the moment happens. It's also useful to help calm yourself down and focus and concentrate. Here are some posters that you can have up in your room to help promote taking some deep breaths in a mindful moment. So we call it the pause posture, where the ones on the top, so sitting at their desks, are usually the ones that we use most of the time in the classes. So the kids are encouraged to have their feet flat on their floor, backs nice and straight, and their hands on an anchor spot. And the anchor spot can be on their belly, on their heart, on their desk, whatever is most comfortable for them. We encourage the children to close their eyes so they can be present with their breath. However, if they are finding that challenge, I teach them to drop their gaze just to look down at their desk. And that helps them bring them back to themselves and lessens distractions. The bottom two posters are also ones that you can do with younger students or students who are comfortable to sit on the floor, or if you have space in your classroom. Mindful breathing is in particular is helpful because it gives people an anchor, their breath. on which they can focus when they find themselves being carried away by a stressful thought. The YouTube clip Just Breathe, which is on your screen right now, is a brilliant explanation about the importance of breath and how to do it. And it's coming from a kid's perspective. The YouTube clip is the one that I highly recommend that you watch with your students. And it also makes the link to the mind jar and our prefrontal cortex and amygdala. There are also a couple of other clips below that you can watch with your students. The Smiling Mind Introduction to Mindfulness Meditation is an excellent one to do with your students. And for the older students, there are a couple of clips about mindfulness and how it can help them in their daily lives. Thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely day.